Hey again guys, so this is going to be the second part of the previous video where I'm going to show you, I'm going to go over every tier 8 and some tier 7s premium tanks, shortly, just going to point out some flaws and good things about certain tanks. So yeah, let's get back to the French tanks now. You have only three options: CDC, FCM and M4A1. I have all three of them, and CDC. Okay, let's start on the CDC. The gun on the CDC is accurate, great penetration, 212 without gold, 259 with gold, 240 alpha damage, 6.2 I think rate of fire, something like that. And yeah, basically it's it's one of the fastest medium tanks. Not the fastest by top speed, but most mobile one. It can outrun Badget in the city every time. Like on Himmelsdorf, if you're running away from the Badget in those narrow streets, you're going to outrun it, because the Badget traverse speed is not that great. I mean, it's okay, but CDC engine power 1200, it's just awesome. It's one of the most mobile tanks in a game. Even for a light tank, it can outrun some light tanks also. So yeah, the armor of this tank is 30. Yeah, it's like paper armor, so don't count an armor at all. So yeah, you're just going to use this tank as a support tank and a flanking tank. You're not going to play first lines with this. It also kinda not that great that it doesn't have a special matchmaker, but most of the tanks that Wargaming released recently don't have the special matchmaker, so yeah, that kinda sucks, but I got used to it. And let's get to the FCM now. The FCM is like a bigger version of the CDC, but the FCM got special matchmaker, the same gun, like 212 without gold, 259 with gold. Yeah, it's basically the same gun. The rate of fire is a bit slower, so it's nothing drastic, but just a bit slower. So yeah, FCM armor, 120 front hull armor and the turret armor also, so you may bounce some shots in some crazy angle from front plate, but most of the times, 99% of the times, you're not going to bounce anything. So yeah, okay, let me show you this tank in a garage and compare it to the CDC. So CDC, it is a big medium tank, but at least it's not really that high for FCM. Okay, the FCM is also, wait, well, yeah, FCM is a bit higher, so they're kind of the same size, but yeah, the FCM is still a bit bigger, so it's an easy target. No armor. Yeah, it's kind of bad to have a heavy tank that got no armor, and at least FCM is fast, so you're going to use it mostly as a medium tank. You're going to play it as a support tank, same as CDC. So yeah, I think that's all about this tank. And then now I'm going to show you the tank that I probably regret the most for buying, this M4A1. Yeah, okay, there are more than one reasons why this tank sucks. Reason 1. Just look at it. Yeah, it's ugly. At least for me, I don't like the looks of the Sherman with the big gun. So I have no idea why I bought it. So the second reason is it's fucking slow. The engine power 460, top speed 40. I think it's slower even than T54. It's slower than T54 Mod 1. And the only kind of a good thing on this tank is the alpha damage of the gun. 390 rate of fire is about, I think, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, something like that. 200 penetration without gold, 250 with gold. So yeah, the gun is, I guess, okay. Of course, it's inaccurate for this caliber, but the tank is just so slow. And for a slow tank, you would expect that it that it would have some kind of armor, but yeah, no armor at all. 50 millimeters front armor. Yeah, this is just a paper tank. So slow. Paper tank with no armor, no mobility, no rate of fire. Only the alpha damage is good on this thing. Like, this tank is, I don't know. I have no idea why I bought it. Like, if you want to buy a medium with a good alpha damage, go for T-34-3, and I'm going to show you that tank in a couple of minutes. So yeah, don't buy this tank. Like, don't. Just skip over it. Don't even consider buying it. So yeah, let's see British tanks. Yeah, nothing to see here. AT-15A, AT-15A. It's not really that great. Yeah, if you have gold to waste, like, you have no idea what to buy next from premium tanks. If you already have everything, yeah, buy it. But otherwise, don't. Just skip over that tank also. So the Chinese tanks. Yeah. Type 64. Buy that tank. Like, this is one of the best scout tanks I ever had. Like, after the T-49, this is my favorite light tank. It's just, yeah, it's normal light tank, but I don't know, for some reason it's so awesome. You can have some great games in it, and the penetration without gold is 128, so that's not really that much, but 177 with gold, it should be enough to penetrate most of the T-8s. Like, not frontally, sometimes, maybe some, but yeah, this is a scout tank after all. It's a light tank, so I will still recommend buying this tank. And yeah, it's only 3,500 gold. So yeah, and now the 112. The 112 is like a Chinese version of IS-6, but again, if you're considering buying some heavy tank like this, just go for the IS-6. If you already have the IS-6 and want to buy 112 for, I don't know, for some other reasons, you can buy it, but it's nothing really special. The only thing better than the IS-6 is the penetration with gold, 250. The alpha damage is the same, rate of fire is mostly the same. So yeah, accuracy is almost the same. Armor is not that great. I mean, like, comparing this tank to the i6, i6's armor is much better. And yeah, just go for the i6 if you're considering buying some kind of heavy tank. And okay, the T-34-3. I'm going to compare this tank to the M4A1, the French medium tank. So yeah, the alpha damage on them are yeah, it's the same. 390, 175 penetration without gold, 250 with gold. It's okay, considering that this tank is a tank with a special matchmaker. That's okay. And also the turret armor of this tank is 190, a 90 millimeter of front hull armor, top speed 50 kilometers per hour, engine power 520. So comparing this tank to M4A1, just go for T-34T, like the special matchmaker. So the things that this tank is better at than the M4A1. Special matchmaker, I think rate of fire is the same, kinda the same, so it doesn't matter. Armor, speed. So those three things. Yeah, this tank is like 11k gold, so you need 3k more, yeah, 3 to 4k more than for M4A1. But yeah, it's going to be like, if I was going to buy, if I even compared these two tanks before buying the M4E1, I would go for T-34-3, but somehow I just thought that M4A1 is a good tank, and I went for it anyways. So that's my mistake that I made. So don't make the same mistake as I did. Just go for T-34-3 if you have enough gold. If you don't, then I guess go for M4A1. I mean, if you're considering tank with a medium tank with this kind of gun, but again, it's much better to go for T-54 Mod 1 than M4A1. Okay, Japanese tanks, yeah, nothing much here, only the STA-2. So basically it's a tank with good gun depression, penetration with gold 185, 270 without gold 185, with gold 275, 240 alpha damage. So yeah, the gun is okay. Yeah, the gun is okay, but this tank also will get you in a tier 10, so it doesn't have a special matchmaker. The top speed 45, so it's kind of like T-54 Mod 1 again, but the T-54 Mod 1 is using is the same. It has the same armor as T-54, and the STA-2 is like no armor, 45 front hull, 70 front turret. So yeah, no armor at all. So I would not recommend you buying this tank. Only the reason like why you might want to buy it is because of the great gun depression, but I would rather play with the great armor and same mobility than with no armor and some gun depression. And what do we have left? So yeah, only the Skoda T40, and it's tier 6. I bought it because I needed some tank to grind crew for the TVP. But yeah, it's okay tank. The gun is okay, 132 penetration without gold, 200 with gold, 212 20 alpha damage, that's okay. For tier 6 that's okay. Rate of fire I think it's 8.7, so it's about 5.56 seconds, something like that, which is nice. Of course it's no armor tank, it's a medium, but yeah, it's okay I guess. Also, yeah, just give me a second. Yeah, the E25. This tank, if you didn't have chance to buy it like 1 year ago when it got removed from in-game and page shop, you made a big mistake, because this is one of the best premium tanks I ever had. The cam on this thing is amazing, the special matchmaker, rate of fire, like this is just maybe even OP tank. That's probably the reason they removed it from the premium shop. And yeah, I just wanted to mention that like most of the tanks I have in my garage, like I said before, are premium tanks. Like half of them I bought using the gold. So yeah, okay, T55 missions, Stock missions, Dickermax missions, E25 bought with gold, Tetrach, I think it was a gift tank or something like that. Gift tank, gold, missions, gold, campaign, missions, gold, campaign, the refer a friend program, campaign, missions, gold, missions, gold, missions, and gold. So yeah, most of the tanks were from the missions and campaigns, but even the tanks I bought with gold they are also awesome. They are even better than the ones I got from the campaign and from the missions. So yeah, I think that was about all for this video. I was not going to make a review on every tank. Like I didn't want to make separate videos for every tank and to make a review for every tank, because that would take me like a lot of time, and I just did like this short video from 2 parts where you can see the reasons I bought some of the tanks and reasons why you should also consider buying some of those tanks. So yeah, that would be all for this video, and hope you liked it. Sorry for my broken English. I know it's not that great, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. After all, that's all that is important. And yeah, that will be all, and see you guys in the next one.